Hello, good morning everybody. Yes, today is 11th of April 2019 and I'm going to take you through the market over today. So today our focus on the contents is going to be GBP AUD. So you give me a second, I put that down here. GBP AUD. So you will need to predict the price where you expect GBP AUD to be at the end of today. So if your prediction is correct or your prediction is close to the actual price, then FreshForex will give you the bonus, which is $30. So we will move straight to our charts. We start with the main one. We have Euro USD. So something interesting happened on Euro USD yesterday. We actually expected, based on this pin bar, for price to move down, but instead the price pulled back up and is currently approaching the place where we're supposed to sell from yesterday. So this is still a sell. In my opinion, this is still a very good place to sell from. This is still a very good place to sell from, and the best way to sell is to wait for price to come back up to this level, pick a sell from there, and then your first take profit should be there. Then the next one should be somewhere around this point. So we are basically looking at this level. So we're looking at this one. We're also looking at maybe there's a point here, and then there's the last one. So on this pair, which is Euro USD, we are looking for a sell based on this. We have an indicator. We have this is 200 simple moving average. It's actually giving us a sell. So as long as the price is below this level, we want price to continue even lower up to this level, and the next target should be this one, 1.0484. We will move to our next chart, and there should be GBP USD. I will load it afresh. So on GBP USD also, we were just from a weekly resistance. We want to see how it has gone since it hit that resistance there, and then we had a level here. Then you can remember I actually mentioned something like this. I had this, then I had a support there, and then there was a resistance, then there was a resistance there, and then there was this resistance. So basically this is a sell. This, in my opinion, this is a sell, despite the fact that we are seeing a trend line holding upwards. This is still a good sell, especially if price can come back up to this level. So we are not going to change our sell just because of whatever is happening currently. The best we should do is to expect this upward move to move price higher. Let it push price like this. Then we'll expect a break from that point. This is what we expect to happen in the long run. So something like this, maybe a break below, like this. Something like that will mean we are looking for a sell up to the lower end. So this is the next key place to look for a trade from. That is gonna the next best place to, if you want to trade, you have to trade from it. So we sold here previously, we took a sell there, and we are waiting also to take a sell from this point, and we'll also sell it from this point. So a resistance, price went down, it came back up to the same resistance. It should come back, that is in the future. We'll pick a sell from there, expecting it to go up to 1.2713. So we will move to the next chart, USD JPY. And on USD JPY, previously on the monthly chart, we're actually looking for a buy. We had a level here as a very good support, which was then used as a resistance. We had this, a support, then a support, then a resistance, sorry. Then you also have that as a resistance, then as a resistance, So there's one thing which I need to mention, that your levels needs to be natural, like they need to be appearing automatically without you putting any effort. So like you see the one I've just drawn above, it's appearing there naturally. There are no like I'm not basically struggling to locate that this is a resistance, this is a resistance. I'm not struggling. It happens by nature that if I've drawn a line here, it automatically means that in the future it becomes a resistance. So you need something like this. You need a level that is holding naturally, like this. Resistance, a resistance, a resistance, a resistance. The same way on the lower side we have a support. We also have here a support. We also have here a support. There's also this, a very good support. We also have this as a good support. So whatever is happening now is that the support which we're seeing is a very good one. If the price continues to remain above it, then that's a very good buy place. And if price breaks below it, then that will be a very good place to sell from. So as it is at the moment, we're basically just looking for a trade. We're looking for a buy, especially if price can come back up to that trend line, up to that support. So this is what I expect, that the price should come up to this level, and we have a level here. We have this one. So basically we had a resistance, price went above, a support, then it broke below, it went back above, then it broke below, and it has gone back again above. So as long as the price remains above 110.81, this should be a sell. This should be a sell. So we basically want price to do something to continue up, let it push back up to this level 114.28, then we'll sell it from that point, maybe to the last side, and if it breaks above, then you expect it to continue even higher. So as it is at the moment, this is still a buy. We move to our next chart, SP500. So this is a buy from yesterday. There is nothing to be added much on this one. We are still looking for a buy. We have a resistance which price went above. It is yet to come back to the same level. So if you're looking at this chart, you should be waiting for a buy from somewhere around this point. Wait for a buy from somewhere around 2857.6, and this buy should push price up to this level, up to this resistance 2944.4. So have your pending buy limit, have your stop loss somewhere below this little gap, and then the take profit should be at the top. So we move to our next chart, which is Brent oil. Brent oil is continuously heading upwards, but there's a level here which it has gone. This is a very significant level. So far on Brent oil, this is a buy. There is no need for a sell, and this is a very good place to buy from. We have this a support, there's a break below, this gap back to it, and then price went above. So for me, this is still this is a buy as we speak. This is a very good buy. You should look for a buy now. Expect price to move up to this level, up to 79.663. We will move to the next chart, which is gold. So on gold, we expected gold to plunge to the last side, but so far it's pulling back upwards. We have a support, a support, a support. Then we wanted that based on this candle, the one which this was a January candle, we expected price to move down up to this level. So far that has not happened. Instead, the price is pulling back up. So we took a sell. We are still holding on to that sell. We expect price to go up to somewhere around this trend line. So the best place to sell gold now is at the opening of the previous month's candle, which is somewhere around here. This is the correct place to look for a sell from. So we leave it at that. See you again tomorrow at the same time. So what I would like to say is that today we are predicting the price of pound, Australian dollar, you will need to say where you expect pound Australian to close by the end of the day. So if your prediction is correct, or if it is close to the actual price, then FreshForex will give you the $3 bonus which we are mentioning. So thank you very much. See you again tomorrow.